Hey, I get it, you're staring at a sea of projector options and wondering if any of them are actually worth the cash, especially when you've got a living room that's already packed with gadgets. You don't want to throw money at a flashy screen only to end up with a dim picture that looks better on a TV you already own. So before you make that leap, let's talk about the Samsung 120-inch Premier Ultra Short Throw 4K laser projector and see whether it really fits into a real home theater setup without turning your space into a tech mess. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the biggest draw of any ultra short throw projector is the ability to place it just a few inches from the wall and still get that massive 120-inch image. In practice, that means you can set it up on a low shelf or even a coffee table without worrying about the projector on a tripod at the back of the room vibe. For a family who watches movies on a Friday night, it's a game changer. You walk in, turn it on, and the screen instantly fills the wall. No need to calculate throw distance or drill extra holes for ceiling mounts. That convenience alone saves you the headache of rearranging furniture just to make room for a projector beam. But convenience is only half the story. The real question is whether the picture quality lives up to the hype. Samsung's laser source claims 4K UHD resolution with an ultra bright output, which, on paper, sounds perfect for a bright living room. In my own testing, the laser does keep the image vibrant even when the lights are up to 30%, which is a common scenario when you don't want a pitch-black theater every night. The colors are punchy thanks to Samsung's per-color processing, and the HDR highlights are noticeable without looking blown out. If you're a gamer, the built-in Game Enhancer mode actually reduces input lag enough that fast-paced titles feel responsive, and you won't notice the typical ghosting you get from cheaper projectors. Now, let's talk about sound. This model bundles a 2.2-channel speaker system, which is a nice touch if you're not ready to invest in a separate soundbar or home theater receiver. The left-right speakers create a decent stereo field, and the subwoofer adds a little thump for movie explosions. For casual TV watching or YouTube binges, it's sufficient. However, if you're an audiophile or plan to run Dolby Atmos content, the built-in audio will feel thin. The bass can't compete with a dedicated surround system, so you'll probably still want to hook up a separate speaker array for the full cinematic experience. A practical consideration that often gets glossed over is heat management. Ultra short throw units sit right against the wall, and the Samsung projector uses a fan-cooled laser module. In a typical 8-hour movie marathon, the fan stayed relatively quiet, but it does cycle faster as the lamp warms up. If you're sensitive to fan noise, you'll notice a faint hum in very quiet scenes. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you plan on using the projector for late-night streaming sessions. Connectivity is where Samsung shines. The device runs on Tizen, the same smart TV platform you see on Samsung's television lineup. That means you get native apps like Netflix, Disney+, and Prime Video without needing an external streaming stick. The remote is a single-button design that also controls volume, playback, and even Alexa or Google Assistant commands. I tried the voice control feature while the projector was playing a movie, and saying "Alexa, pause" actually worked, though there was a slight lag compared to a smart speaker. Still, having any voice assistant built-in feels futuristic and cuts down on the number of remotes you have to juggle. Who should buy this? If you have a dedicated home theater room or a living room where you can dedicate a wall to a big screen, and you value a sleek, minimal footprint, this projector is a solid match. It's especially appealing to families that want a large format picture without the hassle of ceiling mounts, and to gamers who need a low input lag display for competitive play. The built-in smart platform also benefits anyone who wants a one-device solution for streaming. Who should skip it? If you're living in a small apartment where you can't dedicate a wall and you're already comfortable with a 55-inch TV, the projector's size and required wall space might feel excessive. Also, if you're looking for a truly high-end audio experience, you'll likely need a separate sound system, which adds extra cost. And for those who are extremely budget-conscious, the price point of this ultra short throw model is higher than many traditional rear throw projectors that require a ceiling mount. The hidden trade-offs become clearer once you start using the unit daily. Because the projector is designed to sit close to the wall, you need a smooth, flat surface without plaster imperfections. Any texture or unevenness can distort the image, so you might end up investing in a wall prep kit or a professional paint job. Additionally,